here are some of my thoughts, ideas, and comments. My name is Mark Hayward. So you need to be able to ignore those things that you can't control. So I must admit, I am a bit of a control freak. I would like to be able to have everything in its place and be able to know where people are, where things are, where to be able to, if there's a question, if there's a query, to know where it is and know the people that can answer those queries. And not everyone is like that, but I think the more successful people actually have tendencies to be a control freak. So what I want you to think about, which is important, is not if you're a control freak, but it's those things that you can't affect. So whether it's another person in your team, whether it's a startup that's disrupting your business, these, I suppose you can affect these sorts of things, but you need to just forget about the things that you can't control. So, for example, other people's views on different things, you can't control that, whether they're political or business or spiritual. It's very difficult to be able to convince someone to believe in God, for example, if they don't. And therefore, you shouldn't really worry your time about trying to convince them that's what they should believe, if that's what you do believe. So it's being able to ignore, put those things to the side and say they're not going to affect me because I can't influence them. But you do need to influence the things that you can control. So it's equally the things that you can control, always trying to impact, always trying to influence, always trying to make a difference, because those are the things that are going to make you successful. So keep your eye out for the things that you can control and impact big time, or ignore those things that you can't control, because later on you might be able to control them, but at that moment you can't, so let go of them. Right, my name is Mark Hayward. My Twitter is Mark Hayward 169. My videos on YouTube, and also you can check my podcast out on iTunes and Stitcher.